Hi Scorpios, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. This message is for any Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising, but also if you have Scorpio that rules a particular house or planet that you need clarity on, then this message is also for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and please hit that like button and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot if this does end up resonating, and thank you to all my subscribers. Now, the message that was coming through while I was clearing your cards was really asking yourself, what is most important to you in this moment right now? And then the second question I have for you is, what is most important to you in this moment right now? Does it have lasting importance? Okay, is this more of the long term, or is this more of a short term ego want? Okay, so really contemplate that, because at the time I'm recording this, we're about to shift nodes. We're about to go from Aries Libra node to the Pisces Virgo nodes, okay? And so this is a very prominent energy of really asking ourselves, where are we going and why? And are the things that I'm focusing on where I'm heading, that I want to be heading? Or is this more of something in the past that I'm just trying to set straight? All right, so please ask yourself that, because Pluto's also here to remind you. It's going to feel like we're being pulled back into the past. Right now, Pluto retrograde fell back into Capricorn. It's going to be there till November. And it can feel like collectively we're moving backwards. It can feel like personally things from the past are coming to the surface, and we're just meant to keep moving forward. So if what you're working on is your life's purpose, or what you're working on that has importance to you right now is very much focused on your future, on your north node, on this energy of where you're going, there's also this reminder that if it's feeling like it's a heavy load, you have the strength in reserves to keep going. Okay, so if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling exhausted, if you're feeling drained mentally, physically, there's just this energy of the universe is supporting you to keep going. All right, something here, it's a major shift for all of us, not just individually but collectively. So the more of us that can rise to that challenge and understand, look at the tarot is saying your ships are coming in, okay? You have to stop thinking of limitations and keep your mind focused on where you're going, okay? This person isn't looking behind them to the things that they're leaving behind. They're looking to the ship that they're getting onto and traveling, all right? So please do think about that. And it's just this idea of like stepping into the unknown. That's something that you can adapt to pretty quickly, right? Here's the Strength card again. So it is this reminder of the self-discipline it takes to manifest these things. I want to also remind you of the book, It Works. It's less than $5 on Amazon. It's very short. It's just a very brief understanding of writing down what you want. You focus on it every day. You modify the list. You visualize it, but you make sure that at least once a day you are dedicating time to at least thinking about it. But then after thinking about it, we do have to have the structure and assertiveness to really go after it. All right, we do need to have that Aries energy of bold, fearless, I'm taking charge, I'm going after what I want. And if it's you got that message last week about a healthy ego is a good thing, okay? Don't forget, a healthy ego is a good thing, Scorpios. So I'm excited to see where this is going. If it's a whole new journey for you, it is bringing an emotional renewal, all right? If this is something where you're really stepping out into the unknown. Also, that Fool is ruled by Uranus. So do remember too that it does take a major shakeup of shedding ourselves of any identity that we hold on with when it comes to past relationships, past situations, careers, where you are not the person you were when it comes to the perspective of other people. All right, you are who you are, and stay true to who you are, and don't allow that influence, because water signs, we absorb people's energy. All right, and so the more you can stay grounded and focused on you and lifting your vibration up, and less on other people and their influence, the better off you'll be. So let's see what we got going on for you, Scorpios. Also too, the power of water. If you watch Pam Gregory, Heather Ensworth, they always are talking about the power of water. Look at that, Pluto's power. And that's something where it's bringing more harmony, because it's that idea of like the light side of power, and that power of compassion. And interesting. All right, let us, I'm really getting this idea that we really need to spend some time clearing the cobwebs in our subconscious here. We really need to, spend some time clearing the cobwebs in our subconscious. So again, out with the old, in with the new. That is the theme of this Virgo season at the time I'm recording this, okay? Out with the old, in with the new. And so there is a lot here to, even if we don't see how this one thing, leaving it behind, is good for us, that's the message that I'm getting, is there's something here. It's gonna bring, it's gonna take a lot of emotional maturity and confidence, because this is that energy of fearing the unknown. Now, what's interesting about this is ruled by Mars and Gemini. And why I find that interesting is because we just shifted from Mars and Gemini to Mars and Cancer, a fellow water sign. And I just want you to understand that these worries, these doubts, these fears, this questioning, it's just asking you to go within, all right? Also, the King of Cups is also this reminder of paying attention to your dreams. All right, and so you've probably been having some pretty wild dreams lately. I know I have. My dreams have been off the charts real, and it's those dreams where I go back to the same place that I've been in my dreams. And so you have to, and this is ruled by you, Scorpio. This is ruled by Libra and Scorpio. So you really want to do a lot of dream analysis, okay? This is where I'm getting, you're waking up and you're like, what the heck was that? But then you just go on with your day. I want you to stop. I want you to write it down. I want you to analyze it, because there is a message here for you when it comes to your dreams. And it sounds like it's an important one. Now, the Five of Cups clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. And so here's where this Five of Cups, again, you, and it's Mars and Scorpio, okay? So how you assert yourself. So like I said, I'm getting this understanding that we're recognizing this Scorpio energy because of the Mars and Cancer influence, and because it's a fellow water sign, that we're understanding how we get into this pattern when it comes to asserting ourselves. Now, Pam Gregory just had a very interesting video that she uploaded in relation to falling into victimhood. Okay, so please check that out if you can. I believe it was her Libra season video. Okay, I think it's her most recent video, but just look up her Libra solstice video. But it was this energy of really moving past this, okay? The Eight of Cups is Saturn and Pisces, leaving the past behind, following a new path, all right? Turning disappointments into something positive. And so there's like, it's like this idea of like, you're still holding on these two cups and you think you have to take them with you, but you're really actually meant to leave those behind too, because there's a very promising offer. All right, somebody is there like waiting on the sidelines almost, okay? And it's like this energetic, like, I'm here to give this to you, but it takes recognizing this and walking away. And so this Mars and Scorpio is part of this lesson, the blocks, the fears, the limitations we put on ourselves by falling into this energy. Now, I'm a Pisces, so I completely understand this, okay? So I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying that this is something that you just need to recognize it for what it is and travel on to the next adventure. Now, what you need less of, the Two of Wands. Okay, so fascinating, because it's clarified by the Star and the Knight of Cups. Now, the Two of Wands can indicate it's Mars and Aries. Now, the Two of Wands can also indicate partnership and channeling your apparent desire for something you want. Okay, now this is what I find fascinating, because you have the Knight of Cups in the area you need less of, and the Knight of Pentacles clarifying what you need more of. And so there is this message of, there might be things that we're choosing, because these are about choices, right, that make us feel alive. Now, sometimes this can be substances. There's something here where we choose it because it emotionally gives us satisfaction, but it's not giving us practical satisfaction, if that makes sense, all right? And so I really am thinking a lot in relation to the Virgo energy that is coming in, seeing that strength card and the self-discipline. There's a very strong message of making sure that we're not holding on to things that no longer serve us just because we feel some brief satisfaction, if you will, okay? Because part of this Aquarian age is really a whole clear new vision, being reborn, all right? This is a card of rebirth. And so like I said, I do think it's this message of like, there's something in your dreams, in your subconscious, and it's really trying to get your attention. And the message is coming from within the house too, Scorpio. So like your dreams, those messages are from yourself, all right? Your higher self, your shadow. Just please pay attention, okay? because you have the ability to clear that. And that's the wonderful thing, is like almost the King of Cups looks over at the Knight of Cups and they see it's like a level of immaturity, all right? And so if this is a person too, like there's this idea of almost you could be making a decision with a relationship where, you know, this person like really like gets me going, and but this is the more practical energy, but it seems boring. You know what I mean? Like that's that kind of energy, right? Like the practicality versus the excitement is really, that's the choice I'm getting here. Wow, look at this. So your empowering question, where am I going and why? We're circling back to those north node, the polar node, the nodal shifts, okay? So please take a look at what your north node is. What house is your north node in? What sign rules your north node? Read up on it, because this is the answer to these fears. Because if you're not aligned with that path, then this is saying this is the week to really clear that. So Scorpios, thank you so much for joining me. Again, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit the like button, share this message with somebody who needs to hear it. And as always, shine your inner light. You've got this.